diamond. Some sticks.
My character's getting hungry, Chris. Just waiting around for you.
It's not my fault. You should stop starving. Hopefully this works. I haven't built this ship in a while. Okay. So now, give it a pickaxe. I also like these little inlets they have built for it. That it just fits in.
What the?
It's beautiful, isn't it? This is the ship. It just looks like one of those little invader ships.
It shoots lasers.
Okay, so now we probably want to go north, I want to say. North? No.
North is into the house.
We want to go west.
West.
We want to go west, but we need to go up higher.
How come I can only see one of these wizard things?
See what?
Because you don't... What? I'd have to actually touch each and every single one of them. Because there were only one was visible, not all four. Until I touched them.
Join me, Avon, on the ship.
But I want to see the destruction.
We're taking it to the place where it's going to destroy.
Oh, okay.
You got to pilot it.
Horribly slow pilot. Oh, okay. You're going to cover that? Okay. I was about to do that.
Ruined the world.
I didn't do nothing, Chris. I built an excellent ship. What do you got to complain about, huh?
I don't know.
Our scientists. Oh, shit. Our scientists made this.
Even we're the only sign. I think I broke it.
I think you broke it because did we just go up and not?
It just acted a bit weird.
Right.
The problem with this ship is that it's a little bit weird in its movement, but there's nothing that can be done about it. Come on, go up. Ugh. It's so disgusting as it moves. You're not seeing it from outside. It's being ripped in half.
I see.
It's wonderful. Alright, so then we gotta go west. Gotta go east.
So ugly.
To the east.
So ugly.
Just keep pushing it until
it's like being inside a rattling box.
What? It's like being in a rattling box?
Yes.
Perhaps. This is going to take a while to get to a village.
I like how it moves and then like the lasers...
I know. They readjust every time.
Like, they're just like some sulking... I
don't think we're going to make it to... Let's just destroy the desert.
Okay, yeah, okay. We haven't done much of that. Oh, man. Hey. I'm having a memory issue. Now it seems like the ship is ripping in half.
It is ripping in half as it seems from the outside. There's nothing you can do about that. That's part of the issue with this ship is that you can't see it move very well because of chunk loading.
It's really bad.
But I love it. It's like if this could have been pulled off a little bit better in Minecraft, maybe faster or something like that, it'd be amazing. Mind you, this is never what was intended for the use of these motors.
Oh, I thought you meant never intended for the use of Minecraft.
That'd be pretty difficult considering it's a mod for it.
It's like we never intended blocks move. Besides with pistons.
So like the way it works is the frame was designed with only moving like doors and stuff in mind. That's what our nuclear missile bay doors are going to be working off of. Is this.
Okay, yeah, understandable.
And it'll work it'll work pretty good. And we don't need insane speed for it. But the thing is, once what someone figured out is that you could just be like, I'll take this part, put it next to this part, and because it defies gravity, it's a ship. And that's just how they did it. So
on a Sunday afternoon, when they were bored,
like that.
they're like, "Oh, what is this thing?" And then they just messed with it, and they're like, "Oh shit, I made a ship. It wasn't meant to be a one." Well then,
need to move it north some, because I don't want to destroy the facility.
I don't even think you'll even. Doesn't sound like you have intentions of reaching the desert.
I'm gonna reach the desert. I just don't want to destroy our lab. The white room is underneath here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And these lasers angle outward somewhat, so they will destroy an area larger than the ship. So I don't want them getting too close. So like, the thing is, we can install a computer that'll actually do a timer on this so that it won't have to click it. Because if you click it at a certain rate, it'll move a little bit faster. Versus like clicking it as much as I am.
Which is just...
Because if you click it too much, it overrides it. And if you click it too little, then you're just going slow.
I like how it moves in quarters.
I know.
Like the left moved and then the right moved, but half of it's still behind.
Like, I look forward to if someone ever figures out how to make this thing work smoothly. Like, I mean, if the modder figures out how to make it work perfectly, I look forward to that. That's going to be a great ship. But I think it's just, this is a fundamental flaw in Minecraft, though.
What do you think about those airships?
What airships?
The balloon ships. Where you actually...
You mean
the actual...
You mean like normal balloon ships or steampunk balloon ships?
The steampunk balloon ship mod.
I don't know, it's
seems a little smoother than this damn thing.
The thing is, though, the reason why it's probably like that is because this is moving and then becoming blocks in the world, whereas that ship stays an entity.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. So there's no interactive items on it. It's just get in,
yeah,
pilot.
You can't do anything with it. This ship, once it comes to a stop, you can work with. In fact, because this is part of this plan is actually from Duncan from Yogscast. What he did is he had a device in it that moves the nodes of auras, right? Because there's aura nodes out there right now. We just haven't seen too many of them.
Because we're poor like that.
But with that device, you can move them. And what he did is he installed it into his ship so he could move it with his ship. Which was genius. It was amazing. Because you wouldn't think to do it like that. You'd think of just, I'm going to put a bunch of towers, or I'm going to break it and then rebuild it over here. But he's like, no, I'm going to just make a ship that moves it. Of course, he looked up the idea somewhere else, too, I believe. But his design is slightly different than mine. Like, his is either flatter and wider, or taller and thinner.
I think it's taller and thinner.
Skinnier. Yeah. It's almost there, even.
Oh, it could be both at the same time. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, the only issue is if there's no viz here, which there is.
Almost.
The question is, where am I in relation to the planet? Let me just punch through the mountain a bit.
Until you see the underground secret bunker.
That's pretty good. We could probably start firing up right now.
Shoot it. Just let loose. Just make rain hell. But yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yes.
Let's start the planet cracker.
Yeah.
I gotta hold it.
Should have made it look like the HMR right there.
I didn't realize these had to be toggled 24/7.
What does that mean?
I think it might have consumed all of the power, too.
It's just like that, gone.
Because, like, the issue is it's running off these batteries, and these batteries may not have
enough
an awful lot of charge to them. Let me see. Now, it's still got 100 in it.
100%?
I wonder what went wrong. Let's bring it closer to the ground. That way I can inspect it, and maybe that's one of the reasons why, too. Because it doesn't have, like, infinite range. I don't think. I could be wrong. Come on down. And the ship just lands on me.
I wonder how laggy it becomes if you freaking...
What?
I wonder how... What's the limit size-wise?
There is a limit. I think it goes up to 1,000.
Okay.
1,000 blocks or so. Of course, it's adjustable, though. So I can change it if I want to.
Because it's, a mod. But I mean...
Well, sometimes people don't do that.
Oh.
So now what... The sound of, like, 80 of them simultaneously opening. I wonder what the problem is.
They don't feel enough spunk. They're like, we're a new weapon system. We should be flabbergasting right now. You and all
move it. I could move it closer to, like... I think I can create a new aura node, actually, if I try.
With the few strokes of a
No, wait, no, I can't.
You just see him edit one. Yeah.
There's so many details to this that gotta be worked out just right.
In order for it to become a ship.
That's the one problem with these lasers, is that they run off of Viz, but I should be able to work these right now because they're next to capacitors. Well, I mean, they're not connected to capacitors. I'm not sure if that matters. I guess I can connect one, we'll see.
Magical lasers runs off industrial energy. I love it. Should have thought of this before. What the fuck you doing?
Stupid obsidian. Just because I'm flying. Why is this not... Oh god, why? It doesn't seem to want to sit right there. Oh, there we go.
Just had to get in there. Give it enough splunk.
That doesn't seem to be working either. Why are these locked on? What the hell?
Look at that. They hardly even used the freaking...
I know, they haven't gotten a chance to use it. The problem is that they run off of Viz. I just don't think that these batteries are doing what I want them to. Because they usually refill the area. I don't think they care so much to refill the machines next to them. Details. There's always some complication. Well, we can move it. We can move it north because I know that that's a spot where I get Viz. Or well, south. Why is this map upside down? So I move it south. Past our house, we should be able to mine the forest over there. Because I know that's a natural area. It's so natural.
It's all natural.
Beep, 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 beep.
Can you... Nah.
And then have it move south. And I'm going to do this a little bit smarter now.
With 2 clicks instead of 1.
Exactly. Actually, I don't even have to go as far as I was gonna go. I'll just make this. Genius. Too genius, in fact. I think I'm overly genius.
A genius that everyone hates.
Oh, no, not the laser. It's like bugging out. Alright. It's probably a little bit on the too fast side there. I think it's a little too fast there as well. This is very interesting. How you enjoying the ride in the ship?
Okay.
I'm becoming part of the wall. It's like, that's likely what's happening.
You just stand in the open area. That's my bit of advice.
Pretty much.
Make sure there's nothing in front, below, behind, and around your presence. And just accept the move. So apparently, there's like this billionaire who started a smartphone company that is beating Apple and Samsung in China. And I'm thinking to myself, it's a China product. Of course it's going to beat them. Because it's made in China. In China. For China people. For Chinese people. To buy Chinese phones. For Chinese price.
It's impossible.
Yes.
Impossible.
It's possible, Chris. It's like buying American corn in America because you're American. You need corn. Duh.
That's so corny.
Wake up, we didn't get to the house again. Are we going south or north?
South.
We're going north, Dingbat. Don't lie to me.
South.
Going north.
We're going south.
We're going... The darn thing didn't move.
You're going south. Accept it. Accept it and move on.
Oh, shit.
I don't believe there's a way for you to escape the ship once you're... Oh, never mind.
We're not heading south, Chris. We're heading west.
That's not west. Your directions are broken.
It's west. Make sure it's moving faster now. I take that back.
It's all about getting the timing perfect. Like, as it resets, it needs to go again. It's moving out of my range though now, so I don't want to let it keep going without me moving this. This is like a terrible joystick to a ship that's remote controlled for some reason. It's still not far enough up. We need to go up.
Feels like the ground's crushing my knees.
You're becoming shorter. Deal with it.
Okay, there we go. So what happens when it gets near the, world limit? What does it do? Oh,
the what?
No.
Oh, when it gets too high?
Mm-hmm.
What happens is it'll most likely stop and not let you go. It'll act basically the same as it would if it
Normal
were...
blocks.
If there were a block in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll stop at that. Alright, so I'm going to go south.
What does this mean?
This is more reasonable for, like, a mining system you really don't want to rebuild. If you have Viz somewhere, that's the one catch. If it wasn't for that, this would be perfect. Because then you wouldn't have to rebuild the quarry elsewhere like I had to. But I mean, all things considered, I think the quarry it's probably fairly reasonable in comparison to building a spaceship.
Say what?
What?
Wait, what?
I'm saying it's nice because it does have an advantage over a quarry, but I think it's more reasonable to build a quarry than it is to build a spaceship.
Oh, for some odd reason I was like getting that backwards. I was getting like building the spaceship was hell of a lot better than a quarry, and I was like, "The fuck's wrong with you?"
It depends though. GregTech made the quarry much more difficult,
and
as well as that, moving the quarry is still annoying, but it's a lot easier because you can use just torches, set up an area. I would have also put a chunk loader in this thing, but actually I think those chests work as chunk loaders. I'm not 100% sure though. But usually you would have a chunk loader on this so it could continue mining. You're almost above the mining position. We're going to mine that oil right there.
oh yeah, because we have no other goal in life right now.
Pretty much. We built a spaceship and we're going to mine the area behind the White House. I think this is an accomplishment.
Just do it behind the hill, on the downside of the hill. You won't ever notice a damn thing.
I think it needs to go a few more pegs south. And this is perfect. Are you ready?
Go up.
Or do you actually want to move it further?
No, I mean actually go up because it's just.
I'm going to stop right here, basically.
Yeah,
it's far enough away from the house.
Move it over there. Move it over there, Storage. Make it. Put it in there, but make sure you don't don't scrape the top, but get the downside.
All right, that's good. Are you ready?
Yeah, whatever.
If this doesn't work, I'm going to be disappointed. All right, now this time I'm going to set it up so that I can have a trigger switch for this.
Beep, 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 beep.
Where do we want to stand for this?
Why not under it?
All right, let's go over here. This is a good spot right here. All right, you want to do the honors?
Oh, sweet. Should I say? Bring death and pestilence to our enemies. Oh, so beautiful.
Look at it, just eradicate those trees.
Should totally make this look like... Where does it put it?
Oh my gosh. If you're next to it, it just sounds a little bit like death.
Alright, I think I'm too low.
What's it feel like in the ship? You can't even tell you're destroying the world by accident. Sounds a little bit like a factory.
It sounds like... Is it doing what I think it's doing?
What?
It's going around that stub. Aw.
It respected boundaries for a while. See, there might be a problem here. I might not have seen the full limitation of it, because, like I said, they have a small range, but a fair size range. I think I might have just went outside that border, kind of thing. But if you were using this, you can put in a few more lasers and make it even better. But this is all going straight to the computer.
Straight to hell. Okay. Dirt and more cobblestone, that's exactly what we need.
Exactly what we need. Without this, where would we be? It's slowly destroying the world, though. I mean, it's removing a chunk of it. It's ruining the ecosystem.
It's ruining it.
Like, we could have done much nicer to the world by just building a quarry here. Look at that.
That's the destruction. The pestilence. I love it. It's gorgeous.
This is what we've always wanted to achieve, Ava.
Exactly. It'd be a nation that could just take what it wants when it needs it.
And those things are emptying out because they're trying to refill the area around here, but it's reached its maximum. Those things are going to be empty soon. They can only refill so fast, though, so... Look at it, mine underneath this underneath all this oil. And then it can just move it south again.
And just like that, move it a little bit, and then it just gets the cracks that you missed before.
Alright, that's probably good enough. That was a wonderful test of our spaceship. That's a very important government toy that we'll never ever use again.
No.
But we used all that money that the taxpayers made for us.
I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know if it serves its purpose. Let's spend more money in investing into it.
Look, we're the government. We're supposed to use money completely pointlessly. Just throw it into whatever we can. Government project to build a UFO that mines the ground. Done.
They dig shit up. We're fine with that.
Yeah, look at that. Checked off the list. Now we can use our money elsewhere, like building nuclear programs. And now that the ship's done, we can go ahead and start our nuclear program. But
sweet.
I'm afraid it's going to have to be next episode. Because we've run out of time, Aven.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Why not? Well, then, I guess I'm out then. Dude, throw it out the window, Chris. Thank you.
You're welcome. You got a problem with that? Take it up with the higher-ups?
Wait a minute.
What are you doing? Just staring at the nuclear plant?
I'm just thinking.
You better stop thinking.
So like this missile silo. Let's put this like behind and into the mountain. So like this is the worn out.
We're gonna have an opening. Wait, here's what we do. Aven.
Yeah.
Aven, over here. I think we can put like a small silo right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Like on this hill, because it's like perfect for it.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
And I'm not sure how we're gonna do the gates though, because the problem is that it will probably have it dig down a few blocks so it can hide the gates, because they're gonna have to move it.
Mm-hmm.
But it only needs to open up somewhat. So.
Just enough to be annoying.
And then maybe we'll test off a simple missile on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bright future, Aven. A bright, bright future.
For our...
So bright that it might turn you into dust. But it's a future I'm willing to see through.
You don't go blind first.